Yo, what's good, y'all? We're back for another one. It's your boy Zekarias. Welcome to Afro Wonders. Today we're doing something a little different. We're not at a city or like a national park, mountains. We're actually at a castle. So this castle was actually built like way back in the 1300s by a super wealthy family, the Von Zylen family. And they pretty much just didn't take care of the place after a while, like after hundreds of years and people were dying, stopped caring about it because they're super rich. Then I think about in the 1800s, the guy who inherited it in the family actually got married to a Rothschild. So if you're not familiar with that, or if you're like, I know the name, I just don't know where. It's like one of the wealthiest families in the world, and it has been for centuries, a big banking family. So he married her, and because of that, they were like, hey, we got money to blow. So they revamped this castle, and they also built a huge park around it and like made major renovations, and it's beautiful. Like, even if you really don't like the medieval vibes, you don't really care too much for castles, just coming for the nature side is just as impressive. So it's gonna be a short one because I don't know how big this place is and we're just gonna be here for a couple hours, but let's make it happen. Let's go. We going in. Let's go. These stairs are narrow as fuck. So I just checked out the castle, and it is really like an embarrassment of riches. So remember, like I said, the guy married the Rothschild Baroness, and crazy thing is, as magnificent as the place is, it's their September home. You know, they didn't stay there but 1 month out of the year. It's the 1% of the 1%. But it actually was very interesting. So the Rothschild family did not like the arrangement of the marriage at all. She was marrying way poorer than obviously they are. The plan was for her to be married to her cousin. That didn't happen, so they can keep it all in the family, but she wasn't with that. And I don't know, it's like the mom disowned her, like let a lot of her father's inheritance, made sure that it didn't go to her, even though she was ridiculously wealthy. She had like $160 million, and we're talking about like in the year 1900. So because it's only their September home, throughout the year they would just host parties and have people come through and stay there. Like the biggest names of their time: Coco Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, all huge actors of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. To get in and like do the castle and the park, it costs about $17. While if you just want to do the park, it's $6. This castle though, like from certain angles, it really does remind me of Hogwarts or some shit. Or what's the other one? Hufflepuff. I think it's Hufflepuff. Check it out. You're a wizard, Harry. So this specific flower garden here is pretty immaculate. Like, not just the flowers that are here, but the way it's arranged. Everything's so symmetrical, and like the colors just all match. I don't know, it's beautiful. And the angle that it has on the castle, like, it's a nice spot to kick it. Like, and it's a lot of just green fields out too, so you can just lay around. It's pretty dope. Okay, I've been seeing a good amount of this since I've been to Europe. And I'd be the first to say that back in the medieval times, I'm pretty sure sculptors were pervs or pedophiles. I mean, just look at this. It's just like, why? Why? And if that was the only one, I'd be like, maybe, you know, maybe he was just trying to do something different, you know. He's on some Kanye stuff, just trying to change the game. But then, you know, I go down the line, that's one down here. And this is just, this is wrong. It's just a massacre, come on. All right, so I literally see like nobody in the park. So I'm assuming it's closed. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's closed, yeah. It said, on the website it said 5, it's 6 now. I'm surprised nobody came to kick me out. So I gotta find my way out. It's literally a maze. So one cool thing about today that I didn't mention was the bike ride here was actually really nice. You had to ride through the countryside kind of to get here. So I'm looking forward to making the ride back. I'll try to get some footage of that. But for now, it's time to go. So let's roll.